This is page 30 in the blue book, One Long Pan, Famous Chinese Detective. And in this song, we're introducing 16th notes for the very first time. We look at the first line, the third measure, where it says Famous Chinese Detective. Notice the two notes above the word Chinese. It looks like eighth notes, but if you look real close, you will see that it has a double flag, and those are 16th notes. And this occurs again in the third line, third measure, over the word Chinese again. Now that doesn't mean we played it fast, it just means that we have to count them differently so that the song comes out evenly. Now this song is written in 2/4 time. That means the quarter note gets one count. 1, 2. Eighth notes get counted 1 and 2 and. If you notice at the first measure on the left hand, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and, like that. And then when we get to the third measure of the first line, we will count it like this. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and, like that. Okay? Okay, we're going to take it very slow. Now the left hand, you have to put your thumb on the E right here. Now here's high, middle C, low C, so your thumb is just above low C, and your little finger is down here on the A again, like we did in that other song. You're going to go 1 and 2. Sounds like an Indian drum. 1 and 2 and, like that. And then you're going to go up to the F in some measures. And that's about all you're doing with the left hand, so that doesn't require too much practice. You might want to practice the right hand all by itself. So let me do that so you can count the timing. It goes, and I'm going to say 1 and 2 and all the time rather than go 1 2, because there are a lot of eighth notes and we need to count them. And then listen how I count the 16th note where I go 3 in and, like that. Alright, so it goes 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 in and 1 and 2 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 in and 1 and 2 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 and. Did you notice that crossover on the last note? Where it goes, he always solves the case. Alright? A little bit there. I didn't notice that till I was playing it. Alright, so now let me play the whole song, both hands together, and I'm going to say the timing. Alright? 1 and 2